done at the college level. Like, you already know what he is. Now it's about taking that and using his strengths. How do you use him in this offense early on in the season to really take advantage of his talents?
Oh, he's got some space. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. Kennesaw State right back to work.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
The sure hands, it's Reese. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. All right, guys, let's think for just a moment about Kennesaw State. They had quite the ride last year, made it to the semifinals, couldn't finish the deal. Regression or redemption?
And today we're going to find out, and that's what's cool. Last year did not finish the way they wanted to, but they did get to the playoff. That is an accomplishment. Now, did that raise the level of intensity for these guys for a whole offseason, Jesse, and do they come out better?
I think it has. I think the sense of urgency on this team has actually gone up. There were a lot of people patting them on the back last year. Yeah, you didn't win it all, but you made it to the playoff. Nice job. They're hungrier than they were a season ago. Let's see if that shows itself here today.
He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The Knights offense has its first opportunity of the day. We've seen freshmen step into the running back position with big expectations many times. David Herschel, Walker, Adrian Peterson, among others, and they hope that they found a guy like that here.
Well, and he's highly touted. He's got the skill set, obviously, highly recruited. Everybody talked about it. But this is a different animal, Palmer. Like, when you come into this atmosphere and you got a bunch of full-grown men coming at you, I'm very curious to see how he responds. I know he has the physical ability, but is he ready for this?
He looks really good coming off the bus, I'll say that. He is definitely built different, but he's going to have to run different than he did at high school. David, you know this. You can't bounce every run to the outside and get away with it like you did at high school. I'm really curious to see the discipline he's going to have in this game, running the football now that he's playing against much tougher competition.
The Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Brown will throw it. With the catch, it's Farmer. That's a 20. He's got space. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. What a nice job to get through your progressions and find your man open on the drag.
And you can't do that without good protection up front by the offensive line, giving you a little bit of time. And you're right, the QB had time, saw the matchups, finally saw that drag come open, completes the strike, and gets the first down.
They'll run play action. Fires to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, UCF. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Give to Brown. There he goes. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Now on first down from the 28.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload. Oh, you got to reload.
Makes a grab on the shot. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Brown wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Finds his man. It's Gentry. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Let's take just a minute here and talk about UCF. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. The Knights will hustle to the line. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he's sacked. A big play on fourth down to stop this drive. This offense has it with really good field position. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Defense holds their ground. Pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. They'll give it to the back. This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be fourth down from the 24. So now on comes the field goal unit. And he had plenty of leg and kept it just straight enough to use that right upright to get it through. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kid, nice job.
UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Quarterback may change this route. Brown will throw it. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Here comes the heat. Makes the grab. It's Farmer. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
And that's really got to make this offensive coordinator feel good. You get a completion on a big third down early in the game, and that should give him a lot of confidence calling plays this game.
To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Richardson. There he goes. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call. They want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That play had 0 shot. They got to do a better job up front, creating some running lanes. The running back, before he could go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
Oh, a lot of space. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going to the ground. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. Offense changing the play. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. First play of the period will be a second down. They're testing the right side here. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
Brown wants to pass. Unloads to the right. Makes the catch. They will score. Touchdown, Knights.
And I love the wheel route. I love calling it because most of the time I'm going to get my running back, who's a fast athlete, in space against a linebacker or somebody who can't catch him. Nice play design. Nice job throwing it out in front of him. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next...
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
I tell you what, man, you better be looking at your puppy dog feet and seeing where they are, Palmer. You don't want to get back in that end zone and bad things happen when you get sacked.
I don't know if you want to even risk this quarterback having to hold on to the football very much longer after watching that last play. This defense right now is pinning their ears back on this area of the field, and they are getting after him quick.
Under fire. Hit as he throws. Grab near the sticks. It's Reese. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and it's a running room. He's up to 51 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Power football with the run. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Here's a heat. Finds the tight end. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Dean. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And this offense has gotten off to a good start on 3rd down, but this is a different deal on 3rd and long. Makes the grab. He gets it to the 38-yard line, but this defense forces a 4th down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. And that is just a spectacular punt, and he will pin them in the shadow of their own goalpost inside the 5. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. And when you've been around a while, as this guy has behind center, you expect this type of performance, and boy, is he delivered. The passing game absolutely firing on all cylinders, and best of all, they've protected the football.
and quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
The Knights in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He might want another play. Brown will throw it.
And I think everybody holds their breath when that QB is back to throw. He's right near the goal line. You never know if it's truly a safety, but he just gets at the end zone and avoids the safety.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier. He's taking the shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Knights will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Give to the back. Wide open spaces.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Tight end now in motion. Brown has it. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. A 5-yard gain there, and it's a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Here's the pressure. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Rushes on him. A little floater there that falls incomplete. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. And this guy just oozing confidence as a signal caller. He's been turnover free. They're moving the ball up and down the field. A really mature performance. The give to the single back. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day.
Man, a really good play by this defense. Seeing it, attacking it, going and getting it. Obviously, they're running the RPO. They weren't fooled. They played the run, came up, made a nice tackle, got the running back on the ground.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And we've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason. He can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys on the outside, and you can tell.
Looking for a deep man. Makes a grab down the middle. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Might be changing the route. Brown wants to pass. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Knights will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wants to bring it back. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. On the ground, it's Franklin. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the offense on second down. Kennesaw State ready to kick it off to start things here in the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Brown will throw it. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell.
They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. They get to him as he throws. Grabbed over the middle. It's Farmer. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
And that's a huge third down conversion by the offense there. It's third and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
Here's the handoff. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. Just needs a crack to get a return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. They go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. So now it's 2nd and long.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on third down. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. And you don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong. But sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
Brown wants to pass. That's caught. It's Farmer. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Looking to throw again. Punts it out of the air.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
The Knights really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Quickly complete. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first. And now you're staring fourth down right in the face.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Makes the catch. It's Franklin. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Kennesaw State right back to work. Off the play fake. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. He lobs one high down the left side. Makes a catch at the 15. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but
It's a seam wide open. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit in coverage that forces the incompletion.
They're dealing with a second and long. Quarterback making checks. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
and you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there, more and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires on the move. He's got it. Turning it on. Touchdown, UCF. Once he got some room, it was over. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Talk about keeping your eyes downfield and then unleashing one on a rope.
And having a guy like that that can buy time and beat you down the field with his feet, but also what you said is the most important thing. Keeps his eyes down the field. He's not looking to run the football. He can, but he's looking to do damage and make a big play down the field. Because he had his eyes up, he could do that.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Leaves it with the running back. He's loose. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. That gives him 100 yards on the ground, and with that run, he eclipses the 100-yard mark in this season opener. It's complete to the left. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll leave it with him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Trying to get rid of it. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Off the play fake on first down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes in offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
He'll toss it. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these 2 guys. Wants to adjust the pattern.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Knights send out the punt unit. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Jenkins. Makes the grab on the left. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. That one's going to go out of bounds, and it'll be dead at the 35-yard line. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. On the move. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. The give to the back. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the fourth quarter.
And the defense is doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
He wants to change this route. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big 3rd down. They'll move the wide receiver. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Right on the money. This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be 4th down from the 24. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Houston is on a tear right now. Almost reminds me of the days of the old run-and-shoot offense there at U of H. They're up by 21 over Oregon State. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The give on the option. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Rush with this.
Turning on the Jets. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. Kennesaw State right back to work.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Dropping back, it's Jenkins. Completes it in the middle. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. The give to the back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. The offense coughs it up. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? On third down, going up top. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
You know, I feel for this offense, if they're going to get back in the game, I don't know if they're going to be able to do it with chunk plays. They're going to have to be methodical and generate some first downs and march down the field.
On fourth down, looking to pass. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Trying to pound their way in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Owls. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And a little pressure, no problem. The extra point ties the game here in the fourth. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early...
Oh, he's got some space. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
I'm going to be really curious to watch this offense and see how much faith and trust they have in themselves and the weather, right? Like, it's passing situation, it's a 2-minute situation. You practice spreading this ball all over the field. Can you do that? Because this is not ideal weather, and you can't make a mistake here.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Catch in the middle, it's Farmer. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Wide open downfield. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
And on that play, great job by the receiver working his way through the traffic in the middle of the field. That's a crossing route. It's going to take him a couple seconds to get all the way to the other side of the field, but really nice awareness by him, making the catch, coming up with a big play.
Wants to throw again. Fires to the right. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Grabbed in the middle. It's Farmer. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Pulls it in. It's Farmer. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. That is just a perfect example of not deciding before the snap where you have to go with the ball.
Yeah, because that will get you in trouble. You can tell right away. He wants to get the ball to his primary. He's covered. He comes off of him, does a nice job being patient, taking his time, hitting the drag route, getting the first down.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They send the tight end in motion. Trying to impose their will with the run. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
This offense right on the doorstep. They can grab the lead late as time continues to wind down. Trying to pound it in. Touchdown, Knights! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
And how about this offense, man? They knew they needed to execute. Great play calling, great drive, put it together. Now you got a chance to go up by 7 late in this ball game and then let your defense go on the field and seal it for you.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Okay, one possession game. You've got some time to work with, but you have to make up some ground quickly, David.
Got to be smart. Can't throw in front of the sticks. Can't get tackled in front of the sticks. Make sure we're taking some shots down the field, chewing up some yards. Jesse, the defense will be vulnerable here.
Yeah, and I think because of that, David, offensively, you got to have a plan. You got to know where your best matchup is out on the perimeter and who can make the big catches here in small windows.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. Here's a throw downfield late. He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be third down. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Unleashes one deep. Into the end zone. It's caught for a touchdown. No time left on the clock, and they can tie it with the extra point or win it with 2. You want to talk about big-time throws. This dude has a missile launcher attached to his shoulder.
And he fired that missile in the perfect area. But how about the receiver? You got to go up and make a play, too. Catch the ball with everybody around you. You know where the ball's going, and he's still able to come down with it. What a play.
So here comes our first play of overtime. Running back searching for a hole. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
The quick out. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Knights want to move quickly. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Catch in the middle. It's Farmer. The Knights get the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The give to the tailback. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Quarterback making adjustments. Rides to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Buys a little extra time. He'll throw it. Touchdown, UCF! They strike first here in overtime.
And when you have so many playmakers on offense like they do, they can score quickly. You just saw it right there.
And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. Back to pass, it's Jenkins. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Another sack on the day. This offense has to do something different. Maybe bring in more bodies, run max protection, keep more guys in to block, only send a couple guys out to run pass patterns. You got to do something different. But bottom line,
there he goes. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. A really nice day from this quarterback. Over 350 yards passing now, Jess.
He's had a plan all game long. He just seems to find his best matchups, and he's done an awesome job giving his guys opportunities to make plays.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Pocket breaking down. Got all they needed for the first down, and then he gets down on the slide.
Nice job by the QB sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Defense going to use a timeout here to make sure everyone is crystal clear on their assignment here in overtime. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Looking to throw on first down. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming.
And perfect timing. Got there right when the ball got there. Didn't get there a little bit early. Saving the touchdown. Nice timing by that.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get this.
Fires toward the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. Third and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock him up man-to-man, everybody on.
He'll take a shot. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. I know how to sum up this game succinctly. That was fun, and what a victory to remember.
Fun for them, fun for us, just the back and forth, games that are so nip and tuck, and you know every play matters.